Alright, back again. Today we got out the PS3, and I figured we'd put in this game here. Resistance. So, pop that in, play some of that. This is actually an older game that came out. Now they have out Resistance 2, but when this first came out, it was part of the one of the launch titles for the PS3, and it's a good game. It's really kind of addicting, I suppose. I would probably put it at best as a cross between, Call of Duty and Resident Evil, kind of mixed together. But well-designed game. It's a lot of fun. Another reason why I picked this game up is when, I think it was sometime a couple of years ago, when the church found out in Europe that there was a European church, somewhere in England, I think, or France or something, that was in the game, and it was a holy place that was just being shot up, and when they found out about that, they just flipped out. And so they were trying to get this game banned. I don't know what happened to it over in Europe, but I also thought to myself, like, oh, geez, if they take this game off the market, I'm going to make sure I get myself a copy before it happens. So went out and picked it up, and, you know, played it. I enjoy it, but on top of that, I thought it was interesting that the church and the bishops and the popes and were just having, like, you know.
The origin of the virus is unknown, but its effects were devastating and...
Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil right there. The mutagenic T-virus spread over Raccoon City. But anyway, like I said, yeah, with all the stuff that was going on with the religious sect, I figured, you know, if this thing wound up getting pulled and I didn't get a copy, I was going to be kind of frustrated, so went out and picked it up. We'll let you see what it looks like, though. So, yeah, graphics-wise, really sharply done. Looks like any first-person shooter. You know.
More up ahead! Get back!
Get up here and let you take a look at what these things look like. Yeah. Like I said, graphics-wise, it's a cool game. Like that, don't you? Alright. But since the sequel's already out, this one you can probably pick up for a really reasonable price, I'm betting. They got me. They got me. You should take your time going through this game and not try and rush it.
More up ahead! Get back!
Just go rush through here, all balls blazing again, and see what we can accomplish. That seemed to work out a little bit better. This game's great, especially if you had a bad day at work. You just come home and take it out. alright. Bring it on. Come on. Coming over here? No? Yeah. Where'd you go?
Sergeant Hale! Looks like the squad got it back. Come on. Let's get to the team.
But I would totally recommend it.
Captain, you seeing this? What the hell is that?
No one knows exactly how Hale was infected by the Chimeran virus. Our only clue is a journal entry recovered from the body of a US medic. It says that he encountered a number of comatose soldiers in a dry creek bed. One of the soldiers, a sergeant, suddenly woke up. Unlike the other soldiers, his body had no wounds at all. The sergeant refused any kind of medical examination, insisting on catching up to the rest of the company. If that sergeant was in fact Nathan Hale, then he remains the only known person to wake up after being infected. Whether the Chimeran virus mutated within him, or whether his body had an innate resistance to it, remains a mystery.
Ooh, alright. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say about this game. Kind of the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you see what you get, and like I'd mentioned before, if you go out to try and look for it, I would say that you could probably pick it up for, I don't know, a good 25, 30 bucks or something.
Hey, Sarge, you alright? They told me Arrow 2 was wiped out. Come on. What was that? God damn these things! Where the hell are the Brits? That's it!
Yeah, they got him. Alright, we're starting to run a little bit low on time here, but just want to show you what Resistance looked like for the PlayStation 3. And like always, I'll put up another video game vid here soon, so thanks for watching.